Hi everyone, I'm Shruti Satyan and I'm a medical speech language and swallowing pathologist. I'm working here in Aster City, Kochi for a while. It's been around a year and a half right now. And welcome to my YouTube channel. So why I made this YouTube channel? Because I just love sharing notes. I love sharing whatever I have learned so far. So it may be in the form of written content or maybe in the form of short videos or post, blogs, anything. So let me give you a brief intro about myself. I did my bachelor degree, that is BASLP, in Amrita Institute of Medical Science in the year of 2016, pass out batch of 2020, COVID time. Yeah. And then I did my master's in SRM University. It is in Tamil Nadu. And after that, I started working in a clinic. The clinic was all dedicated to pediatric speech language disorders and all. But then my voice is kind of bad, really bad, in a bad situation. And I had to quit from there. And after that, I joined Aster City, which gave me the best time of my life, literally. So why I took up this course? To be honest, I had no clue when I was going to join for BSLP. Like my best friend's mom is an ENT doctor, and then she told me, "Okay, come on, listen, you can take a BSLP because it's a better option in allied professionals, and it doesn't have any night duties or too hectic works and all." So that's how I ended up in BSLP. And once I started learning BSLP, you know what it used to teach us? It was 2016, and then BSLP had only two branches. One was audiology that dealt with all the audiological tests and hearing aids, and the other one was speech and language, pediatrics or adults. And then you have voice, stuttering, all those things coming in between. So that's all I knew about BSLP. And for my masters, my parents were like, okay, it's COVID time, so don't get sick. You can just go for PG, you can continue your education. And that's how I ended up in masters. And then I took up SLP masters because I was not an audio person. Like audio and physics and electronics, no, I can't. And during my masters, what we got more cases during that COVID time was pediatric disorders mainly, and then few adult cases. Swallowing, I barely saw. I didn't even know that our field in swallowing disorder was this broad unless I started working, really. And then after my post graduation, I started working in a pediatric clinical setup. It had more of autism, ADHD cases, everything. And my voice, I already had been diagnosed with sulcus vocalis back then in my BSLP internship. And I had a recurrent history of vocal nodules due to my vocal habits. And so obviously my voice got deteriorated like anything after 2 months of working, 2.5 months of working. I went into 1 month of voice rest, complete voice rest, and fixed up my voice, came to the beautiful Aster City. It's the best part of my life. I still can say that because so many things change. So many perceptions in my life about our area of practice have changed when I came to a hospital setup. What I have seen mostly are like pediatric cases, right? During my BSc and MSc, I have seen mostly of pediatric cases. And then I didn't even know a scope of being a swallowing pathologist. There is no such word, right? People don't even recognize that word. So here in Aster, I'm working as a speech language pathologist. That is my designation. But I do work as an audiologist sometimes. I do work as a swallowing pathologist most of the time. I do get voice therapy cases. Vocalogist, there is a term. Did you know that? And it's everything together in a hospital setup right now for us. So I want to throw some light on the field of swallowing, dysphagia, or deglotology. That is what it's called. So most of us don't know that we can work as a swallowing pathologist. So after completing your BSLP or be it a master's degree in audio, SLP or deglotology, you can all work as an ASLP. You can work as a swallowing pathologist. You can take up swallowing cases if you are really experienced in it, if you really know the basics of swallowing. So that's for today. Again, welcome to my channel. I will be talking about swallowing disorders, speech and language disorders, voice disorders, mostly around speech and language and swallowing. Not much of audiology because I'm not much into it. And so, hope you would like it.